See, Johnny Depp, someone put in the comments that it was deleted, by the way. I made a deleted a video about this. I'm going to do this real quick, and then I'm going to do something. The main things are going to come up here in just a minute. But anyway. So, I mean, I'm not going to just, like, stop the video like some other people would. But anyway. What? Anyway. What's that? So anyway, he's got this court case going on. I can't get involved because there's not been any proof either way. Okay? To prove whether or not he's been a wife beater. Yeah, that's another person I can't get involved in because it's hard to say because see, that's the thing about celebrities. They've always got something going on eventually at some point in their life. Somebody bad-mouthing them or something. And a lot of times, yeah, it turns out to be true. So, you know, and I actually said ow, and then they deleted video. I have 2 videos today. The second one I had to delete because of something that shouldn't have been in the search results. I should have just, like, paused the video. Anyway, let's look up what hell. Alright. Metaphorically speaking. A figure of speech in which a word or phrase literally denoting one kind of subject or idea is used in place of another to suggest a likeness or analogy between them, as in drowning in money, broadly figurative language. Quotes. He caught the cart before the horses, metaphorically speaking. Huh? Okay, I don't get that one. The early bird gets the worm. I get that one. He thinks he's 10 feet. He thinks he's 10 feet tall and bulletproof. Okay, I might get that one. But the one about the bub, no, that don't make no sense to me. But then again, there you go. There's an idea right there. I mean, literally, I guess it refers to what I said. I forgot what I said, but literally. Anyway, this is, hello everybody. My name is DbdKmp, and I am the best in the house. So it takes me a bit to kind of practice that one. Not to say that I'm trying to, be better or scripted. It's just, I don't want you thinking that's my name is the noob. No, it's just, because that's not the whole point of it. It's just an intro. Now, what was I doing right? Right. Okay, we'll go to YouTube. Now, here's something I've done stupid. Not stupid in the fact that I don't agree with it or that it, that, I've done something that's sort of contradictive. Now, what I mean by that is it's not full contradictive, because I still don't plan on releasing them, but I tend upon, I just went ahead and, okay, let me start that over. I kind of stopped there, I'm sorry. I went on ahead and just released them at a certain date and time. I'm kind of tired here, but anyway. So, anyway, however, there is a difference, though. So don't get used to it. They're not a permanent change. They're nothing to do. It's just, December's coming up, and I thought about You know, and at the time when I had made the videos about not releasing these, it still stands true, except for the fact that I hadn't planned on doing it this way, and I still have no plans to release it. Where in the hell did you go? It's your own fault, you know, jerk ass. MCAT. Don't get close to my feet like that. What'd you expect? Anyway, so anyhow, what was I saying now? Right. So I got one in between, and it's a project I'm talking about that's going to be like a permanent project that will last for eternity. Well, just about anyway, or as long as I'm alive. And I'm not going to be, once I get stuck into it, I get stuck into it. But it's not going to be just because I released it now. Well, excuse me, not now. I should say now, that's dumb. But what I mean specifically is that I released it on a certain date. And the 3 videos for it. So yeah, you'll be getting treated to that. But again, it's not permanent right now. So I've got 2 games coming out. One game is going to start, but then it's going to have something before it finishes. And I don't mean the entire game. I mean before it finishes releasing all of its videos. So there will be a game that will be fully released, but the first part of the beginning. Just from now on, I'm doing 2 or 3 videos at least. You know, I'm just scheduling them. I'm not releasing them. But yeah, you know. So in the meantime, time, I will try and release some other videos, but no guarantees. Because literally speaking, of course, you know, I mean, because I forgot what I was saying. It was metaphorically speaking. But yeah, I mean, you know. And so yeah, also, let's see. Right. PlayStation 5. People are complaining that it was like, you know, there's a 500 gigabyte hard drive. Now, the 500 gig hard drive depends on what you're using and what you're playing. Come on, baby, come on, it's okay, come on, it's okay. I said, come on, that's it, come on. That's my girl. I kick your A. Yes, I will. I kick your A right off the page. Lay down. That's it. I'm proud of you. Yeah. So anyway, I mean, it just depends on what you're using. Like if you're, you know, and putting them there. Yeah, I guess a PS2 game will cost you, well, I don't mean like terms of price, but like how much space it's going to take up, and it's going to be, what did it say? Oh, jeez, now I can't remember. Let me laugh at myself. Yeah, like this right here. Okay, so, like Final Fantasy X. I'm amazed it didn't keep it up there, but, yeah. So we'll go to, okay, we'll just go to Final Fantasy X. We'll just get a couple of them. We're not downloading them. We're looking at the amount. Because, see, the games themselves don't ever tell you unless you're trying to download them. You'll never know how big they are until you do. So let's see. FIFA. I mean, even sports games can be very big. You know, but they're... A lot of them, even then, they're not half as huge as, say, these action games. I mean, literally. I mean, they can come close, but it all depends on what they're putting in and what's going on. Like this right here, because of all the adventure and stuff like that, it costs a lot of space. 3.38 gigabytes just for Final Fantasy X, which is actually 10, by the way, in case you're wondering. That's Roman numerals. So let's look at, come on, you bitch knee. Okay, it's not going to go anywhere. I hate that when it does this. So, let's look at Final Fantasy X2, because I know that was there. X2 is 2.67. Huh. They must have worked on it so it didn't take as much space, or, whatever. I don't know. So, now let's go look at Suikoden 3 and 4. Oh, yeah, and we might as well look at 5, because, yeah, there was only, I forgot that there was, like, what, no, sorry, there was Suikoden Tactics as well. What's going on here? It's broken. Okay, it's being a dilatoid, so let's go look at that. And these are just for PlayStation 2, but we're going to go look at PlayStation as well, because, because we're going to be comparing the sizes, because, I mean, literally, Sonic Unleashed, I don't remember that being on PlayStation, but, not closed yet, thank you. Yeah, I'm not going to do anything that's in, no offense or anything, but any other things that I don't just, these are just things to do with basically the space. So we don't care about any other games. We're just doing these because they're more popular. Well, not because they're more popular, but because they're the kind of games I actually have right now in my library. But not only that, but, there's something to look at. Now, there you go. Okay. So there you go. That's 761.40 megabytes. And that's for PlayStation and 3. Huh. That's ridiculous. Wonder why it would take up so much damn space. It don't make a lot of sense to me. Okay, let's see what Suikoden 4 does. 1.84 gigabytes, and it's actually a bit more improved in terms of voice. I mean, it actually, I think it has some voice in it. Three does not have anything like that. I think it had some voices in it, but 5 had more of a prominent role. Come on. It's being ridiculous. What the beep? Alright, 5. Okay, this one costs us even more. 3.35 gigabytes. It depends on all what you want to use. Now, I would not recommend doing anything to do with PS2 or whatever is going to cost more. Now, as far as PlayStation 3 is concerned, we don't have a real way to tell you what size is. So, I mean, unless we look it up. I'm not going to look it up, but this is about the closest you're going to get. So let's see. That's pretty freaking crazy. And I honestly don't know why they have to be that high. Okay, because this is what they got. We're not doing Nintendo. So we're gonna go do yeah. Alright. final. I forgot to look at tactics, but it doesn't really matter. I don't think they actually had tactics in here. This is one weird way to have this, you know. I'm talking about Suikoden tactics, not Final Fantasy tactics. So, see, each disc is a little bit different for file size, by the way, just in case you want to know. This one here is 463. Wow, when did they update that? That one didn't used to be that way. 0.83 megabytes. Jeez. Anyway, that's a lot. So every disc is not the same. I don't understand why we have to have a version, because literally, I don't know. We'll go to 2. See, 456.79. That's different than the first one. So we'll go back to, alright, we'll go here. 3. 403. That's a little bit less, but still in the high department. 0.33 megabytes. Jeez, that's a lot. So if you had a 500 gigabyte hard drive, you can make this, but you still have to choose how many games you want to actually have. So that's that. Let's look at 8. Jeez. 481.34 megabytes. That's more than Final Fantasy 7. Wonder why they don't feature 8 anymore. That's kind of nuts. But whatever. So I mean, Final Fantasy 8 was, I couldn't tell it was rushed, because you have a lot more you can do in the game that I didn't even know about. Then again, technically, I don't even know anything about the game, but the Black King does, and there's more stuff that he didn't even know about. So, you know, it is what it is, you know. And I'm not gonna do Germany or any other state. I mean, no offense, but they because I am in America. 413.21 megabytes. Jeez. Well, that's a little bit less than the first disc. I mean, honestly, I don't know if it should make sense or not, because a lot of people will say that, but then there's things like, it depends on what's in the disc and what's all in there to continue it on, you know? What all you have to do in it to begin with, you know, you can't just say, well, that just makes sense like that would, because then you'd have to say, well, it applies to all, and it really doesn't. So now we're going to go to the third disc, and yeah, this is how it started out. Final Fantasy VIII was the first one to ever bring out four discs for the PlayStation. Oh yeah, it started it, and then 9 ended it. Isn't that pretty crazy? And this is just for them, and no other game in the history of PlayStation has ever done this. 426.87 megabytes. We're going to do one more, and then we're going to head on to Suikoden and Suikoden 2, because I believe, if I'm not mistaken, they're a little bit different too. 430.16 megabytes. That's just to wrap up things. You wouldn't think it would be that big, but, you know, whatever. Especially because there's not that much left to do. I mean, there's like, yeah, it's so little. I mean, you can still kind of explore it just like you could any other disc. The difference is that in 4, this is what I heard, it's the future. Now, I can't tell you no more than that without spoiling it for you, because even I don't even know that, and I don't want to know that. So let's look at, oh, that's right, we were going to look at 9, weren't we? Yeah, we were. I apologize about that. You know what? No, we're not. because there's two different versions. If you want to look at it here. That's just for that alone. So let's see. And I'm not doing sports because I'm not a sportsman. It's enthusiastic, whatever you want to call it. So let's look at this, shall we? Okay. I guess it doesn't really matter which one you choose because that's the one I pick. So, 340.19 megabytes. Jeez. How much is the version 0.0, 1.0? You know, because there's 0.10, you know, and it's crazy to think that, you know, I don't know. I've heard Saga Frontier is pretty good, but I don't know. I haven't heard anything besides that. So, and I said I don't want to hear no more. I didn't even want to hear whether or not it was good or bad. I want to check it out myself, and eventually I will. I mean, don't get me wrong. I do want to know what the storyline kind of particularly is summarized by, so that we know what to put in the description of the playlist when I go to do it, if I decide to do it, and if I'm still around. I don't know. By the time I can even get it, I don't know. I may even retire before then. What is all this crap? We were looking at Suikoden, so let's look at what happened to Suikoden. Did they take it off the list? That's really stupid, don't you think? What is up with all these damn simple 1500 series? I don't give a damn about this crap. Okay, this might be a long video because we're trying to go through this. It's because I got so many. I mean, I don't mind it being that way, but damn. Star Ocean is pretty good. Damn cat. I don't. You know, Street Fighter's okay. I just don't care for the later games. Ah, here we go. What does this one tell us? Please tell us. 340.19 megabytes. Jeepers creepers. That was probably about the same. I can't remember what the other one was. But it's still a huge file, I guess. I never really thought it was that big. I mean, they must be updating the file or something as you go along. Because it was never that huge before. I mean, I know it's pretty huge, but that huge? Come on, really? Okay, let's go to come on, you freaking nature. Ooh, Siphon Filter. Now that's a pretty good game, except, and I repeat, because you can get stuck. We know somebody that was a brother of ours by blood. Here we go. 266.43 megabytes, and that's a little bit more less than what it does for the first game. The first game doesn't even have, I don't even think it has that much in it, if I'm honest. But either way, you know, it depends on the hard drive and how much space you actually have to begin with. So if you have 500 gigabyte hard drive and you want to put, like, you could probably have up to like about 5 or 10 more games, but no more than what I've ever had on a computer. Because I can have post Nintendo, I can have, what did I pay for it, by the way, which I have. You know, as long as you have that. Yeah, you'll notice there's 3 files there. Unfortunately, the only way to get to it is by going to copy. I don't think that's possible with the original console, but I could be wrong. Then that's not me. Not yet. Uh, no, that's me. Level 5. I'm not even advanced as advanced as that is right there. That's not even as advanced as I am, I don't think. But either way, I think that's me. I could be wrong, but you know, I know I'm on the first. The thing about some games, if you've ever noticed that the memory card does not do for for. I don't understand why they did that when most of the games out there for PlayStation actually did both memory cards, and you can still put the file over there. And not only that, but you can also load up the file if you have uh, whatever it is required. You know, you can still do it, but it wouldn't load it up because it doesn't have, if you don't have everything loaded that's required for it. So I think there's only like one thing to be fair. And that's for Sis Corden. As far as, say, anything else, no. But you can actually, like Final Fantasy VII can be loaded and saved on file memory card 1 and 2. And all the way up to 9. 10, I'm not sure about. I think you can only do it on one file. Can't swear it out. But, nah, we're good. The thing about the emulation that sucks about this, even though you can do that, you can't, like, get out of it. So you'd have to, like, say, quit, and you're out. I can run games all I want to. But again, you still have to push quit. It's like turning out the PlayStation. Except that the games are still running. See, the thing about PlayStation is, one of the good things is you can run it, but have like it's like in a paused position, and can resume wherever you're at. That's the good thing about emulation. That includes any emulators other than that as well. But the problem that consoles do is like you can only have one game running. You can have like as many consoles as you want to, and that's what kind of emulation kind of does. Except you're running it all on one emulator. You don't have to have like a bunch of them open. You can just like say, okay, well, say I want this game to be saved right here. I just saved the exact points and I want to load it right here. Okay, because you're like miles away from a doggone save point, and you are literally, because you could be in a long dungeon, and it sucks because even though you could save out on the world map, or you can only save in world towns or whatever, it doesn't really matter. You can actually bring it up there and not have to worry about it. You don't have to worry about the game going, for hours on end. Because on an actual console, it actually builds up, and the more it adds to it, it just kind of slows it down, and it really sucks. But with emulation, it stops that. It does what the original PlayStation was supposed to have, but unfortunately, original PlayStation just said, you know what? If you're gonna run me, I'm gonna slow down. Because that's how programmed it is. Let's just say you're sitting there and you got your screen on. I've had a console, or I know someone who did anyway. So I'm tired anyway. run for freaking hours and wasn't even that far into the game. And by the time it was on the clock on each of these games, I should say more than one actually, specifically, but not like it matters, or it doesn't. But anyway, should have already been to certain points in the game. Yeah, by that time. I mean, not that they were worried about it. And neither should you. It's just, I mean, it's just that you wonder why you get lag. Well, that's the reason. It's not always the case, but it is the major problem of it. Because people just let it run. And it shouldn't be a problem, but the problem is that the more longer it runs, especially since you should have already been through the game, at that point of the game, then yeah, it's going to slow down and give you so much lag and hectic, like, gee, you sure? And it won't start doing you better. Sometimes it might, if you shut up the game, if you're saved, and then bring it back up, and it might kind of fix it, but it'll still give you just a little bit of lag here and there, and it will be noticeable. It just won't be as bad, but it'll still be there. And that was the problem about consoles. I mean, literally, if you let it run that long. And that's from what I've heard. I've never seen it actually myself, personally, or noticed it. But hey, at least when console as well, you don't have to worry about it slowing down and stuff as well, even if you did wait that long. Oh, I know it's cheating, blah blah blah. Shut up, nobody cares. Go whine to your mother about it. You guys are cheating, Mama. I can't do that. I'm not supposed to do that because I'm a crybaby. Shut up, dude. Like, seriously. Nobody cares. You don't want to cheat? That's your own freaking problem, you loser. Mommy, Daddy, how come I can't do that? Mama, can I do that? Can I do the T-guys? I don't think it's right, Mama. I don't think it's right at all. What can I do? Should I play with him? Because I'm such a crybaby and a loser. You might as well say you are, because you suck at life when you start doing that crap. Ooh, look at this. The odd thing is that I picked up this piece of dark walnut while hiking to a cave with the family. I saw a wizard. What do you see? Anyway, that is nowhere near where I know where that could be. Anyway. Yeah, that's stupid. So, yeah, I mean, other than that, I mean, the schedule is not been changed. So, don't worry, don't freak out because, ooh, I saw something. Is it permanent? Ah, crap. What is this? What happened? Why isn't there more? Because there isn't. But there will be. Just not right now. Oh no! Oh no! We only released this amount of videos for this big this game and I can't stand it because, oh no, now he's got another one. Oh gosh, I don't know what to do. I'm gonna panic because you didn't tell me nothing. And then you wonder why I make videos, and then you complain, or you don't even bother to check out the videos. But you're like, you didn't tell me nothing. Why didn't you tell me you were gonna do this and that? Because I am. I know I'm. That's what this video is for. You know. Why didn't you tell me? Oh my God. I'm not trying to mock you or make fun of you, but jeez. I mean, literally, this is how you would react. A lot of you out there that don't even care, like, oh my God, you released this video, so why did you do that? You said you were going to, and then, oh my God, you just released the videos, and, oh my God, what am I gonna do with myself? I'm not sure that's what you're thinking, but it's sorta in that sort of general idea area. It's like, really? And then I got a video out, and you're not going to watch it. You're going to complain because you saw that? Oh, gee. Well, maybe you shouldn't even be bothering to watch my content at all. If you're going to complain and not even bother to watch the video and wonder what the hell I'm referring to, because, duh, I told you that, but you didn't watch the video. You didn't want to know what was going on. It's like, well, I would rather know what's going on in this game instead of knowing what the hell is going on and why you are confused. And so it's not going to last for very long. This confusion. And yes, it will be a confusion. And I do apologize about that. But I'm letting you know now and warning you now. Do not be freaked out. Don't worry. It is not a permanent change. It is not something that it is going to be there, but it will be something, that's going to be eventually there. It's just right now, not so much. Seriously, not so much. I don't even have this out. Wow. I don't even want to play Nintendo Switch. I can't stand Switch. Switch can kiss my... Hello! Anyway. So, yeah, literally, I want to tell you that, yeah, there's going to be one game that's going to start out, it's going to finish, and then it's not going to be done. But as far as releasing videos for now, not the whole storyline or anything like that, that'll be a long ways away. And then I get a game that's going to start, but it won't finish till after another game starts and finishes all in one shot, because that's all it's got is 3 videos, and that's it. It's done. For now. Just like that one. It's done for now, but it's not done for good. But it'll finish, the second game will finish on the 31st. No, not the 31st. I can't wait. Oh, I just can't wait. Don't do that. Oh, if you do it, I'll unsubscribe. Oh my God. And I'll put a thumbs down on your video and call you faggot and tell you to check out these porn websites that I don't know anything about, but here you go, and I'll just change the website for you and call it this and that, because I'm an idiot and I'm a loser. Oh, that's most people, but not everybody who does that. But seriously, because that's the amount of crap I get, every now and again. Geez, people, come on. I'm just doing this for myself. I'm doing it for you, but you're second on the charter, because I hate to break it to you, but if I was doing this for you, believe me, I wouldn't even be making videos. And when I do retire or I'm gone, it's not because I didn't get enough people. I'm not doing it. That's why I do it for myself. Until I can't do it no more. And then I'm done. Period. Anyway, I gotta go. I'm sorry this is a very long video, but I gotta go. Bye-bye.